The first person that comes to my mind was a Japanese guy that was pulling a cart, walking up the Dalton Highway to Prudhoe Bay. He was so happy, like so happy. You know, most people, oh, what am I doing? He was just grinning to ear, so happy to see us. And his smile sticks in my mind. He was just doing such a simple thing, wasn't he? And yeah. He's one of the happiest people I met.
He had no wants. There was no carrot to chase, as in something which cannot be achieved. There's nobody dangling something in front of him. You know, well, in fairness, he has got a carrot to chase, but he's actually made his own bracket, so it holds the carrot in front of him. So he knows that he just needs to keep walking.
But yeah, he was just so, unless he was just happy to see us because he hadn't spoken to anyone, but he really sticks in my mind as just one of the happiest
he just
people.
had everything
Just
that he needed.
to. Yeah, it's again simplicity, doing what he wanted to do, achieving something, pushing. It's about pushing your limits as well, isn't it? Getting out of your comfort zone, knowing what because you want to be the best you can be. So knowing what you can actually achieve and knowing what you can't. I'd rather know what I can't achieve instead of someone telling me that I can't achieve it. I'd be much happier, knowing that I've done it or failed instead of someone going, "Oh no, you can't do that."
Yeah, he was also setting his own goals, deciding when to do them, how to do them, and there wasn't anything else that was actually really affecting him. He was being the human that he was supposed to be. He was waking up in the morning and problem solving. I mean, most of his problems were fairly simple. It was one foot then the other. But
there's lots of other people you meet that are happy, but they've got gripes about this, about their life, about their job, about home or the government or something. There was always something. I'm sure he did have those, but in that moment he was happy. But yeah, you still meet people that have been really happy, but I don't think there's always going to be something, I think, isn't there? Your problems are your own as well.
Yeah, the happiest people that I've seen overall are normally people who are, within reason, incredibly poor, but not actually through any injustice. It's just that, you know, they have their little farm and they farm enough food for themselves, and they also farm a little bit more so that, like, they can't make shoes, but the guy down the road does, so they give him food and he makes them shoes. And in Cambodia and Nepal, I think, were the happiest people that I've met in these certain pockets when you get somewhere. They're so content. You know, you see them tilling the land, and they sort of turn around and they see you and they see me on my bike, and they just smile, or they're happy, you know, or they wave.
So generous and caring as well. Maybe that's what it's about. It's about sharing what you have, and that can bring you happiness because you're helping others. Instead of, a lot of people now in society have these really reclusive lives. It's just about their little family unit. They don't know their neighbours, and it's all this sort of paranoia. And whereas those communities, they seem to work together more, don't they? They rally around to help each other. So that's quite an interesting thing to sort of look into, really. And then sometimes you find out that they're chasing what the Western world has, and you're like, no, we're trying to go back to what you've got.
Turn away.
You've got it right.
Turn away.
Yes, you might not have a lot of money, but like you said before, money doesn't always bring you happiness.
No.
Again, it's just the health. You've got your family, you've got people around you, and you're helping other people that come into your life.